So, stillness of the body, you know very well. This is the movement. This is the stillness. Do I ever listen to this stillness? Probably not, and many people do. Can I do? Yes, I can do that. And I don't need to read many books to do that. I can close my eye and I can just be still and listen to that stillness. Clear. Therefore, this is a door. That means that you are familiar with. You can do it. Once you do it, you will get there. Oh, I'm hearing so much voices in my head. I just wanted to be silent. Okay, don't talk to it. Listen to silence. Listen to silence even around and within that voice. Hold that space. It's gone. I have very strong active thought. I don't feel space. Don't think about it. Feel the spaciousness around and within that thought. Close my eye. The moment I feel that space, that thought is dissolved. The moment I hear little silence, that voice is immediately quiets down. The moment I feel, connect with that little stillness through my body, that ego kind of melts down. That pain body melts down. Even collective pain body, like in a family. You know, sometimes you can feel in a group, you can feel the pain. That pain body, collective pain body. Or the collective noise. You can feel that. So you don't want to participate in it. What do? You're trying to hold the space. If you draw attention inside, you hold the space, you're already contributing something to that group. And you can see some things are coming toward you, and you can see it coming toward you, it dissolves. One less thing in that group. Another voice is coming toward you, you hold that space, it dissolves. Another pain coming toward you, you hold that space, dissolves. Another thought coming toward you, you hold that space, it dissolves. Everything, anytime it's something coming toward you, it dissolves. And what are you doing? You're contributing that stillness, that silence, that spaciousness. And you become a lot of things to dissolve there. So that is why what I call like an inner refuge. And do you have to go anywhere? No, you don't have to go anywhere. Do you have to remember to take your laptop or cell phone or remember the number or address or nothing? As I said, as long as you have your body, speech and mind, you're set. If you don't have any of these three, it's better. You're free. That's all. Now, so I will just another add few more, and then we'll try to have short practice here. The other thing is that this question about how does these qualities arise? It's like a quality is like a caring, compassion, love, creativity, productivity. How does these things come? Of course, we can. That's a very important part, right? We just don't want to just be still 24 hours. We don't want it to be silence for 24 hours. We don't want it to be that spaciousness. That spaciousness can become a big problem for your boss. So how does this inner refuge, inner sacred space becomes a place of sources of qualities? It is an incredible source of quality. And you will feel it. You will know it. But it's important to have the attention right. You don't want to lose the attention and awareness. You don't want to get lost in that space. You wanted to be aware of that space. You don't want to kind of lost in that silence, but you wanted to be conscious of that silence. You don't want to, in the same way, you don't want to get lost in your pain, but you wanted to be aware of your pain. Same way. So if you're aware of that, it's the greatest source of all the qualities. One time during a retreat, I was, talking to people about that, how this source is, and people were kind of wondering what. And after 2 days being in that place, and the most interesting experience during all the retreat that I have had is that whenever I was as a teacher, when I was able to bring people at that place, was considered as the most successful retreats. And why? Because I can see the result in the people. I can see how they open up. I can see how they're feeling their emotions, how they're feeling their, they just basically open up every area. So, things they're worried about, they're opening up for that. They're clearing that. The place people that they're not able to touch, they're able to touch. They're able to feel their gratitudes, joy, love, compassion. You can see their heart, and all these qualities are manifested. It's simply because they were in touch in that place, not because they were working hard to cultivate it. That is again one of the, I'll talk a little bit about philosophical here. There's one of the big philosophical distinction in the Dzogchen and other lower sutric traditions, in our tradition. And it's not, we're talking not about other traditions, but in our own tradition, there are different different principles, belief. And it says one of the unique thing about Dzogchen, it doesn't believe so much in cultivating. Of course, you need to cultivate. It encourages to those who need to cultivate, and that's the only way to do it. But it more advice is given is to go to that place, and you will find it there. You don't have to work hard to feel love. Just give an example in relationship. There are people who don't feel love, who don't really feel affection to each other, but somehow they're married, however, and somehow they found themselves being together, and somehow they have difficulty to let go of each other, too old, need each other, fearful, loneliness, all 100,000 reasons. They're together. So they're working hard. They feel like something's missing, I need you, you need me, and we are getting old, we need somebody, it's hard to find another one when you're old, So let's just be together even we're not happy. Is that a good reason? No, of course it's not a good reason. So there's something missing here, right? There's some energy is missing, some livelihood, life missing, some joy is missing here. And what do you do then? They said, let's work hard, let's go to holiday, maybe that's what is missing. And you go to the holiday, like, two dead people walking on a beach. You see? So, no matter what you do, if you external reason, you're trying to take holiday, you're trying to go to shopping together, you're trying to eat together, you're trying to drink together, it just, doesn't seem to working very well. Of course, there's nothing in the Western world, nothing is externally missing so much. Everybody, even people complain about they have enough, more than enough. I mean, no matter who complains, doesn't matter. It's an idea of the mind, like if you go into places, if you go in India and in places like that, if somebody has a car and a house with air conditioning, a refrigerator with food, it's called rich. Right? It's not so much about how much you possess, but the needs are quite a little there. So what is really missing is the connection to themselves. That's what is missing. If each person, if they went deep inside themselves, found that place of refuge, found that place of silence and stillness, and become more familiar with that place, and that place will naturally give the birth to all this quality. You will just begin to feel. You'll just begin to feel more happier. You just naturally begin to feel more loving toward other people. It's the power of that space. It's the power of that being, that power of that stillness. It comes from that. Like sky does not need to do anything to manifest such a beautiful universe. The seasons, the trees and flowers, the fruits. Sky is not working hard. It's a natural thing. If there is a sky and there's a space there, everything will grow there. What is there? It's lack of space. Lack of space. In our head, probably in our brain, maybe there's less space. The memory is full. You're not able to take it anymore, you know. It's like taking a photo, it doesn't work, and it says the memory is full. One possibility, other battery is down. Two possibilities, that's what's happening to us. Either his memory is full or battery is down. The either case, in order to charge the battery, you have to go to that base. That is a source of power where one can battery charge. When you go in a refuge, when you go to that place, you can feel every second, every moment of that moment, you can feel you're rejuvenating, you feel you're charging yourself. It's an incredible charger. Your moments in that space, you can feel you're opening up yourself, the space inside yourself. That when you come out, you can feel you're coming out in a different place because you feel more space. You're ready to receive more. You're ready to give more. You're ready to share more. But we lack to go that place. So that's what it is. That's what we're calling it. Is a source of all the qualities. So let's just go. I will just do a short meditation here. I will guide through the 3 steps of the body, speech, and mind. And so basically I will guide the practice, and so you all follow what I'm trying to say here.